Did you know that your daily shower could be silently threatening your life after age 65? Yesterday, an elderly man died in his shower because of mistakes that could have been easily prevented. These same deadly errors might be happening in your bathroom right now, putting you or your loved ones at serious risk in the next few minutes. I'll reveal 6 fatal shower mistakes that seniors make every day and show you exactly how to protect yourself immediately. What you'll learn today could literally save your life tomorrow. Let me tell you about Robert at 78. He was proud of his independence, living alone in his 2-bedroom home. He still drove to the grocery store, tended his garden, and enjoyed weekly dinners with his grown children. Robert was careful about his health. He took his medications precisely on schedule and never missed a doctor's appointment. But there was one area where Robert, like so many seniors, remained dangerously unaware of the risks. Last Tuesday morning, Robert stepped into his shower. Just like he had thousands of times before, the water was extra hot. That day, just how? He liked it. His regular bath mat was slightly damp from the previous day. No one expected to find him 3 hours later, unconscious on the bathroom floor. By the time paramedics arrived, it was too late. Robert had suffered third-degree burns, slipped, and hit his head. He died alone in pain from what medical experts call completely preventable bathroom hazards. His family is devastated. If only we had known about these risks, his daughter told me, tears streaming down her face. Dad was so healthy otherwise. He could have lived another decade. Are you making the same mistakes that cost Robert his life? Let's find out right now. Mistake 1: ignoring water temperature risks. Scalding water can cause third-degree burns in just 5 seconds for seniors with thinning skin. Did you know your skin becomes 30% thinner after age 65, making burns happen faster and more severely than you might expect? Most people have no idea they one shower away from a life-threatening injury. Geriatric specialists at the Mayo Clinic warned that elderly skin burns 30% faster than younger adults. Dr. Elizabeth Harrington, director of geriatric medicine, explains, as we age, our skin loses its protective outer layer, making burns not just more painful, but potentially lethal due to complications from large area burns. Take Margaret's story as a warning at 72. She adjusted her water heater to save on energy bills. Unknown to her, the new setting allowed water temperatures to reach 140 degrees south. One morning, she stepped into the shower and immediately screamed in pain as the scalding water hit her back. By the time she managed to turn it off, she had second and third-degree burns covering 15% of her body. Margaret spent 3 weeks in the hospital and needed skin grafts. The pain was unbearable, she recalls, and all because I didn't know how dangerous my shower temperature could be. Here's what you must do today. First, immediately check your water heater temperature and set it no higher than 120 to $49 C. Don't wait until tomorrow. Do it right after this video. Second, install anti-scald valves on your shower fixtures. These inexpensive devices, around $30, can be installed in 1 hour, even by someone with minimal plumbing experience. Third, purchase a simple bath thermometer for under $10 and test your water before every shower. These 3 steps taken together create a foolproof system to prevent life-threatening burns. Wouldn't you rather spend $40 now than $40,000 in hospital bills later? Is your skin already at risk without you knowing it? Don't wait for painful burns to find out. Mistake 2: using regular bath mats instead of safety mats. Is your bathroom mat silently setting you up for a deadly fall? That ordinary mat you've been using for years might be the most dangerous item in your home. Have you ever noticed how it shifts slightly when you step on it? That tiny movement could be enough to end your independence from forever. According to CDC statistics, 80% of bathroom falls occur during transfers in and out of the shower or tub. Dr. Michael Breener, orthopedic surgeon specializing in geriatric injuries, shares this alarming fact. Standard decorative bath mats are responsible for more senior hospitalizations than any other single household item. They slide, bunch up, and create uneven surfaces, a perfect storm for catastrophic falls. Consider what happened to JNA. Vibrant 83-year-old retired engineer John had used the same plush bath mat for years. It matched the decor. His wife explained one morning as JN stepped out of the shower, the mat slipped just slightly on the tile floor. That small movement was enough to throw him off balance. John fell backward, fracturing his hip in 3 places. What followed was a cascade of complications: surgery, pneumonia from hospital bed rest, and ultimately a move to assisted living. If we had only known to replace that beautiful mat with something safer. His wife laments, John would still be at home with me. Here's your immediate action plan. First, throw away all standard decorative bath mats. Today, no matter how expensive or attractive, they may be second-purchase specialized safety mats with these specific features: strong suction cups underneath, antimicrobial properties to prevent mold growth, and a textured non-slip surface. Make sure the mat is at least 16x28 in to provide adequate standing area. Third, test the installation by trying to move the mat with your foot. It should not budge at all. Replace these mats every 6 months as the suction can weaken over time. The cost about $25 to $30 for a high-quality safety mat, a tiny fraction of what a single day in the hospital would cost you. How much is your independence worth? Can you afford not to make this simple change today? Mistake 3. Showering alone. Without emergency systems, showering alone reduces your life expectancy by up to 10 years by dramatically increasing your risk of undetected falls. This statement might sound shocking, but the data is clear. Are you putting yourself at risk every single day without realizing it? A longitudinal study from Johns Hopkins University found that seniors who fall in bathrooms without immediate help have a 50% higher mortality rate than those who receive assistance within 15 minutes. Dr. Sarah Jenkins, the lead researcher, explains the combination of wet surfaces, physical vulnerability, and isolation creates what we call a perfect storm for fatal outcomes. Many seniors who fall in bathrooms survive the initial fall, but die from complications of lying on a cold, hard floor for extended periods. Barbara's experience illustrates this danger all too clearly. At 70, Barbara was fiercely independent and in relatively good health. One evening, she slipped in the shower and couldn't get up. Her phone was in the bedroom. Her medical alert button was on her night, and no one expected to visit until the following afternoon. Barbara lay on the cold bath floor for over 8 hours before her daughter, concerned about an unanswered phone call, came to check. By then, Barbara had developed rhabdomyolysis, a dangerous condition where damaged muscle tissue releases proteins into the blood, causing kidney damage. Though she survived, Barbara now requires dialysis 3 times weekly and lives in assisted care, all because I didn't want to seem old by using a shower alarm, Barbara told me during our interview. Here's your survival plan. First, install a waterproof emergency call button inside your shower area today, not tomorrow. Today, these systems cost between $30,000 and many don't require professional installation. Second, establish a check-in system with family members or neighbors where you text or call before and after showering. If they don't hear from you within an agreed time frame, they'll know to check on you. Third, consider showering only when someone else is in the home, whenever possible. Fourth, keep a charged cell phone in a dry, accessible spot in the bathroom. These 4 layers of protection could be the difference between a minor incident and a life-ending tragedy. Are you willing to risk everything for the sake of privacy or independence? The few minutes it takes to implement these changes could add a decade to your life. Mistake for using regular soap bars. Is your soap bar deadly? That eliminate the need to handle slippery containers. Look for models specifically designed for seniors with easy push mechanisms that don't require tight gripping. Third, use only liquid cleansers labeled non-residue or specifically formulated for seniors. Fourth, apply these cleansers with a long-handled bath sponge to reduce bending and reaching, further decreasing fall risk. Implementation cost is minimal, about $15 to $20. 5, for a quality dispenser and appropriate soap, but the protection is priceless. How many more showers will you take with dangerous bar soap before making this simple change? Every day you delay is another day you're at unnecessary risk. Mistake 5, ignoring proper shower lighting. Dim bathroom lighting increases your risk of fatal accidents by 75%. Can you clearly see every corner of your shower and bathroom right now? If not, you're in immediate danger. Most senior bathrooms have lighting that's woefully inadequate, creating shadows that hide potentially deadly hazards. Vision specialists at the National Institute on Aging report that seniors need 3 times more light than younger adults to see hazards clearly. Jonathan Levine, ophthalmologist and vision researcher, notes, by age 70, the average person has lost approximately 60% of their low-light visual acuity. What appears adequately lit to a younger person is functionally dim for seniors, creating dangerous conditions for navigation in wet areas. Helen's experience demonstrates how inadequate lighting can have devastating consequences. At 68, Helen had what she considered normal bathroom lighting, a single overhead fixture providing general illumination. One evening, she failed to see the slight step at her shower threshold. Due to shadows, Helen tripped, fell forward, and fractured both wrists trying to break her fall. Because of the dual fractures, she couldn't care for herself and spent 3 months in a rehabilitation facility. I never realized how poor my bathroom lighting was until after my accident, Helen reflects. Now I understand that what seemed bright enough actually left dangerous areas in shadow. Here's your safety plan for immediate implementation. First, install LED light fixtures specifically designed for wet locations directly above your shower area, at least 75 watts equivalent brightness. Second, add illuminated light switches that glow in the dark, so you can easily find them when entering the bathroom at night. Third, install motion sensor night lights that automatically activate when you enter the bathroom. Fourth, place strip lighting along the edges of any steps or thresholds in the bathroom area. The total cost for these improvements ranges from $60 to $150, depending on your choices. A small price compared to the average $30,000 cost of treating a full injury are shadows in your bathroom hiding deadly hazards. Don't wait until after a fall to find out. Upgrade your lighting today. Mistake 6. Standing throughout the entire shower. Is standing in your shower putting you at risk for a fatal cardiac event? This common habit that most people never question could be silently damaging your heart and setting you up for a dangerous fall. Have you ever felt slightly lightheaded after standing in a hot shower? That warning sign could be your body's final alert before disaster strikes. Cardiologists report that prolonged standing in hot water causes dangerous drops in blood pressure for seniors, leading to syncope and falls. Dr. Harold Matthews, cardiologist and researcher at the American Heart Association, explains hot water causes vasodilation, widening of blood vessels, which can cause blood to pool in the legs and reduce return flow to the heart and brain. Combined with the natural blood pressure drops many seniors experience first thing in the morning, this creates a perfect storm for fainting episodes. Thomas's experience illustrates this hidden danger perfectly. At 81, Thomas was in relatively good cardiovascular health with controlled hypertension. One morning, after standing in his hot shower for about 8 minutes, he suddenly felt dizzy. Before he could react, Thomas lost consciousness, falling against the hard porcelain fixtures. His wife found him unconscious with a severe head laceration and broken collarbone. Thomas's cardiologist later explained that the combination of his blood pressure, medication, morning timing, and prolonged standing in hot water had caused a sudden drop in blood pressure that led to syncope. I had no idea something as simple as standing in the shower could be so dangerous, Thomas shared during his recovery. Here's your immediate safety pro. First, purchase a shower chair or bench today, not tomorrow. Today, look for models with these specific features: adjustable height, rubber tips on all legs, drainage holes in the seat and arms for support during transfers. Second, implement the sit-down shower rule. Never shower standing up for more than 3 minutes. Third, keep your shower water warm, not hot, to prevent excessive vasodilation. Fourth, and install a grab bar specifically positioned for support while transitioning to and from your shower seat. These measures together cost approximately $75–150, but could save you from a life-altering or life-ending fall. How many more times will you risk standing in the shower before implementing this simple change? Your heart and brain simply cannot afford the risk. These 6 deadly mistakes claim thousands of senior lives each year, yet most people never hear about them until it's too late. The simple changes I've outlined today: controlling water temperature, using proper safety mats, implementing emergency systems, switching to liquid soap, improving lighting, and sitting while showering, create multiple layers of protection that can add years to your life. Don't become another statistic. You've worked too hard and come too far to have your independence stolen by preventable bathroom hazards. Make these changes today and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you've eliminated these silent threats from your home. You now have the knowledge to prevent the same tragedy that took Robert's life and forever changed the lives of Margaret, John, Barbara, Richard, Helen, and Thomas. These simple changes don't just add safety, they add years of independent living. You deserve to age safely in your own home, enjoying life on your terms without fear. Take action on at least one of these life-saving changes immediately after watching this video. Your future self will thank you. If this information could save your life or someone you love, hit that like button right now and comment below which of these mistakes surprised you the most and which changes you'll implement today. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive more life-saving advice that most seniors never hear about. Until it's too late, share this video with every senior in your life. It might be the most important gift you ever give them.